So all praise. So we're gonna talk about a couple of things. I was showing y'all. Uh, Listen to your body first. So your body is alkaline. Like you are basically a plant. You're a tree. Your body is made like you basically took plant, tree, and you took the strongest things of the earth, and you took some dragon body parts that you killed to make the earth with, anyways. Two, and you took the strongest parts to make this the strongest thing in every what you're in, what I'm in right now, the thing you're looking at. This is not me. I'm in this thing. You have to realize these are like avatars, and we basically made the strongest avatar ever um, for the whole entire galaxy, which is basically like a programmed. It's basically a program. If you want to get down to it, we in a program. We in a we in a it seems like a some type of computer system. If you want to get down to it, but if your body's alkaline, which means natural, you are all natural. The best thing is a natural thing. You're all natural. The strongest thing is all natural. The best remedy is all natural, right? So you are the best as far as, of course you are, but you know what I mean. But I'm talking when you made your body, as far as your body goes, so that you could be in it. And I say you because we're talking about we, because we are one. We are collective. We're only one, though. I know some of this is confusing for y'all, but just bear with me. So you need to eat stuff that is alive, and I ain't talking about no blood. You don't eat no blood. You don't really need eating meat, to be honest with you. Like, I think meat really shouldn't. We shouldn't eat meat at all. I know it can be hard not to eat it because they got y'all trained on it. We got that on slavery, by the way, just to let y'all know, eating meat. But eating things that are alive like apples, fruits, vegetables. Those are live things. More honestly, a whole lot more fruits than vegetables. Vegetables are good because they have cures in them. Fruits are good because they prevent cures, right? Um, See, herbs are good, depending on what herb it is. To be dead honest with you, but the remedy is already there. We knew. We put some of our stuff. Some of our stuff is in that book too. You gotta realize that in that King James, but you got our stuff, you got their stuff, you got the following stuff, you got the Roman stuff, you got the Greek stuff, you got what else you got? Our stuff turned backwards, flipped upside down. Our stuff being made to look evil when it's actually not, or they show you the way that they do it instead of the way we do it. So it obviously looks evil because they doing it evil instead of doing the way it's supposed to be done, which would be the right way to do it, which would not be evil. You know. Now, there's some things we shouldn't be doing. And we put some stuff in the sand we should be doing. But there's a lot of extra stuff in there that shouldn't be in there. So, people, you got to stop doing stuff by the stars, the moons, and all that. There's no such thing as night, y'all. There's daytime all the time. You know, this is something that some bullshit they put in there to try to make you weaker and shit. Your body feeds off the sun. And in fact, if you don't believe me, go look this up. And you ain't got to look hard because it's on YouTube. There's a couple of cats, black, white, and I'm just using derogatory terms. Don't use these terms. These terms take away your rights. Although you have way more rights than they ever did. Even though they don't want to. But they ain't got no choice but to admit that shit now. They on our shit. It's over. It's time for listen. It is what it is, man. I don't want to get off track, so I'm trying to stick to what I was trying to say. All right. So you got to start looking at things different. You got to start realizing when they told you that meat was good to eat, it wasn't. You got to start realizing stuff like that, and all that other bullshit they told you, man. Listen. It's like I told y'all a long time ago. Before you ever read the King James, and in fact, you should never ever read the King James if you have not became a scholar. What I mean by that, read older tablets, read brimstone books, read all that old shit. Go back to the beginning and read that shit. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. You're going to see the bullshit. And you're gonna realize, man, hold up. Emerald tablets is in this King James. That shit got no business being in this King James, but yet Emerald tablet just straight told on itself and told me I should be doing some of the stuff this King James is talking about. Because the devil told us to do it. Oh, this other shit. Oh man, what? I shouldn't be doing this because this book is showing me that these motherfuckers is snitching on themselves. They have motherfuckers doing this and this, and then they talking about, oh, you know what? When they figure out they're not gonna need us, we gonna be in trouble. They plotted against you and lessened your lifespan by witchcraft and spells. Yeah, did a lot of shit. But before I get off track, so you gotta start looking at that. So now you gotta think different. Think I need to be eating different, need to be moving different, need to be thinking different. Think outside the box. That's the best thing I can tell you. And do a lot of research, and still be careful with everything that you read or hear from somebody, especially even if you're watching a video, because you gotta research everything. Always research everything. I keep telling you, when I tell you research it, I want you to research it. The reason I want you to research it because when you find out and see the shit that I see, then you understand and you already know. I don't leave no stone unturned. If I haven't got to the research to it, when I get to the research, I'm gonna find out. And now, my partner, my wife, if I don't find it, she'll find it. She'll run into it, and then I look at it, and then I go do my research. I don't take anything. You should never take anything at face value. Anything I say in the video, don't take it at face value. Do your research, right? Just get the information and go do research. So now understand this now. So that means you should be able to heal naturally by eating foods that you're supposed to eat naturally, right? Natural foods without all that bullshit, right? So that means you should be able to detox naturally too. So if you detox naturally now, before I say that, nothing is wrong with going to people like most snakes wanted and getting the detox stuff he got. He's one of the most knowledgeable dudes around. I don't vouch for many people. I vouch for him. There's a couple of cats out here I vouch for. Free to pay attention. KP2. You know what I'm saying? I vouch for a couple of cats out here. I used to vouch for some of the other cats. I stopped doing that. And y'all see why when it comes to people calling themselves stuff that they got no business calling themselves. You know, you got to realize also now I'm that I'm on that. All right, because I already addressed that Anunnaki bullshit. Stop calling yourself that. When you really think about it, look at it this way too. They got y'all calling yourself Hebrews, right? And that means what? You Roman. And then they got yourself. Listen, if you call yourself Hebrew, right, and Israelites, those are two separate things. And you're calling yourself literally Romans and Greeks, and sometimes Italians, which is Romans or Greeks. So y'all need to stop that, because this is what y'all doing. Just keeping it real with you. And you were not them. Yeah, it was all black over the world before, and yeah, they stole names that was ours, but then they fucking did some shit, and they want you to claim their shit for their time. And here's the thing: the trick in that book is simple. You do research and find out. That's why you should just say source. We are light beings. What is the source light? What is light? Energy. Can you create energy? No, it's already there. Always existed. It always was. What are you a part of? That same thing. Why? Because there's only one spirit, which is energy. Like, you getting it now? That's what you all part of only one thing, because you're only one thing. It seems like you have your own body and all that shit, but this is not a real reality. This is not real. You're not even here when you think about it, if you actually do the research. But man, listen, I'm gonna give you a little nugget. Even the fucking devil told you, and he knows Lil Wayne's, because Lil Wayne is gay. Lil Wayne's funny fellow ass. That's what I call them funny fellows, because they really funny with that nasty shit, right? They're not funny though. You know what I'm saying, right? But Yeah, fucking. He told you in one of his lyrics. Now I don't listen to rap. You know, I don't listen to them. Those are the raps that don't sit no more. You gotta be a woke rapper when you listen to you. But yeah, or yeah, basically. So what they say, he said, "Oh, I know the secret that they don't want to tell you. I can go leave Earth, get on a spaceship and rebirth." He's telling you that you all on a spaceship, man. This is a program. But anyways, it's a school. There's no shortcuts. Only way is to wake up, all the way up. And that's going to happen for a lot of our people. But the main thing I'm trying to get y'all to see is that so now you think different. So how do you talk naturally now? Since you realize a whole lot of shit is bullshit and you do the research, you're going to find out that I'm telling you is true for real, for real. Anyhow, and go deep. Anyhow, yeah, you need to find both the truth and the hijack. Make sure y'all do that. Don't just find one thing. Get both of them shits, because it's always in one thing. It's just there's just some shit mixed up deep. All right, and lies and shit too. But you also need guidance from you, the inner you, which is higher self, the outer you, right? And I ain't talking about your flesh body or anything like that either. All right, I'm talking about all spiritual. But so he told you exactly what that was. But now, detoxing now. So now you can put your feet in the dirt if you want to. Yeah, nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with going and get Naples wanted stuff too. Do both if you want. But detoxing the regular way, you put your feet in the dirt, it's still gonna feel the energy. But the best way is the grass, because the grass is an extension of there. It's like the hair almost sort of. Or like the almost like the antennas. Like your hair's antennas. Right? Your ether. Because it comes from the ether. You know what I'm saying? Because darkness is light. Right? So um so it comes from the ether. So now if you're gonna put your feet in that grass, which is good, on the dirt, which is still good, just not as good, you will feel the energy. And you're gonna start detoxing. And that's what you wanna do. Yeah, minerals and all that stuff. Literally feed back and forth. Your best bet is to do it barefoot. That's how you really supposed to do it. You know, walking on the cement don't really do anything. I know when you were kids, like when I was a kid back in the days, because y'all, some of y'all spoke to me, so y'all know what generation, right? We used to walk around in the hood, we just call it the hood, right? And we used to walk barefoot on cement all fucking around, walking around, broad daylight, middle of the street, do what the fuck we want to do. As far as we're concerned, nigga, that's our fucking hood. Do what the fuck we want. Ain't nobody about to come here and tell us shit. We wasn't playing, boy. Them cops didn't come there. Not until fucking a lot of motherfuckers moved out. And still, I hear they don't even come there like that. The motherfuckers know. But, you know, it's not good for you to walk out barefoot on cement. It doesn't do this, doesn't do anything for you. They're blocking you from the earth, your shoes. You heard dudes tell you about the shoes, how they got a cap. Because all this is a bottom cap on your shoe. You got a bottom cap, fan made of rubber. Rubber, what that do? Don't allow electricity, energy to go through. Why didn't they make that shit fucking just like wood, same shit? Why didn't they make that shit fucking leather? Why didn't they make that shit out of fucking recycled grass and turn it into something that was hard enough but still let it shit get through? Why didn't they make that shit out of hemp? Huh? They could have made it hard enough out of hemp. You can make hemp hard enough. You can actually make it like wood if you really wanted to. It won't be wood, but you can do that. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at everything they're doing. So with that said, I'm actually gonna stop talking with this video. I'm gonna get off this video because I actually realized that I've talked longer than I actually wanted to talk. So I'm getting off this. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.